Hello, Chris, Green Sabre, Doom Telly, episode 7. And this one will be band updates, gigs, and a little bit of rehearsal footage for you. So I hope you enjoy that as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. Yeah. We rehearsed last night. Really good rehearsal. A couple of tracks coming up for you. The set list is decided for our upcoming gigs. I will get into greater detail shortly on that front. So yeah, we're just sort of honing it. So these videos that you're about to see, a few mistakes here and there, but hey, that's what rehearsals are for. Got to get these mistakes ironed out before we hit the live circuit. Undecided as to what video to do really, and we just figured as a band that it might make a little more sense to have some sort of directly band related video content for once, as opposed to my favourite gigs and my favourite record of this. Don't worry, there'll be far more of them to come. There's going to be a video games one as well. Green Sabre's favourite video games. This isn't just a kind of shameless, what should we do a top 10 of next? It ties in because I don't know if you've watched the Who and What is Green Sabre video, but as I mentioned on there, the name Green Sabre comes directly from a video game. So that'll be being discussed in greater detail at some point. Don't know if that's going to be the next video, but it'll be one of the next anyway. So anyway, stop waffling. This video is where we're at basically. So, as I've mentioned on previous videos, and if you go on our social media pages, there's lots of mention. We have a gig coming up 3 weeks away now, or just under in actual fact, at the Bobbin in Lancaster with support to Thanes and Thralls. And they've termed this night the Happy Doom night as such. So Thanes and Thralls, kind of folk, rocky, kind of got a Dropkick Murphys vibe kind of thing. So you wouldn't think it was a natural fit, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good gig. So we'll be opening up for them. Friday, the 9th of December at the Bobbin in Lancaster. I'm assuming we'll be on at about 8 o'clock. As it stands at the minute, potentially, there might be an England game on the same night. So we'll see how that works out. But if you want to come and celebrate with us, that'll be great. There's a telly in there. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So rehearsals are going on in earnest for that gig. So yeah, last night went really good. We kind of got there to the rehearsal room, the Mill in Preston. Thanks, the Mill. Went through the set a couple of times, and yeah, you can see the fruits of our labour shortly. So we'll probably cut straight to one of those videos now. So I think we'll go with Loss first. So here is a rehearsal version of Loss. Apologies for the I couldn't really hear my vocals properly, so there's a little bit where you can hear I'm clearly trying to pitch it, and a few little guitar tweaks here and there. But yeah. So here's a rehearsal version. So if you don't happen to get to that gig, you can check out sort of what it might sound like. So yeah, here is Loss from last night's rehearsal. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, rehearsals going on in earnest for this gig on Friday the 9th in Lancaster. We have another gig though. Now, if you've watched previous videos, there was a gig that I've been kind of hanging fire on announcing, because we were waiting on just dotting the I's and crossing the T's, if you will, on that. However, it didn't quite work out as we'd hoped anyway. So sadly, that it was supposed to be sort of early to mid-January where we were going to be doing another Lancaster gig. Sadly, that hasn't worked out exactly as we hoped it would. However, fret not. We are still doing another gig in Lancaster. It will be on Saturday, the 25th of February. It will be happening at the Bobbin again. But this time, we will be support to Workshed. For any of you in the know, Workshed, Adam Leon's band, ex-Cathedral, ex-Acid Rain. Yeah, his current band. So we're really looking forward to that. Workshed will be headlining, we'll be supporting to them. I think, again, we'll be doing about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. But I can't wait for that. I've been wanting to organise and announce this for a bit. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, as you probably already know, I'm a bit of a Cathedral nerd. So, being able to gig with Adam at Cathedral is quite a big deal for me. So, I'm really excited about this. And I hope you are too. So, yeah, that's booked for Saturday, the 25th of February, the Bobbin in Lancaster. Get yourself there. It's going to be a great night, and I can't wait for it. So, yeah, that's the next gig. We might, if you do happen to catch us on the 9th of December gig, I think we're sort of scheduled for about 45 minutes on this. We've been doing a set anyway that's about 45 minutes. We might tweak that, mix it up ever so slightly for the February gig. But we'll wait and see. But that's coming on all right. So, yeah, we're really happy with it so far. We'll be debuting at both these gigs. Well, the 9th will be the debut, obviously. Anyway, I digress. We'll be debuting a brand new song. We actually have 2 new songs in this set list. However, the other new song, which we haven't recorded yet, that's why I'm still calling it new song. We've played live twice already. We played it at our debut gig at the Waterloo in Blackpool. And we played it at our debut Lancaster gig at the pub in Lancaster, supporting Callous. Last, God, when was that? Was it May? Was it June of this year just gone? So those that have come to see us live so far, and if you follow our social media, you'll have seen sneak peeks of this song anyway. You'll have heard one of the new ones. However, we are debuting a brand new one at this gig, and yeah, we'll be playing it at both gigs. We like it as an opener. It's a really nice opening song. So, yeah, if you want to hear that, then you best get yourself there to both gigs, because it would be rude not to. Yeah, so lots to look forward to. The both Lancaster of these gigs, yeah, we want to get some gigs a bit further afield. I'm trying to sort something out over Leeds Way at some point, so watch this post. There's a few gigs I want to get organised with other bands that just slowly we're getting there, but hopefully 2023 we'll get a few of these irons in fires into actual physical happenings. So watch this space. I'm looking forward to next year. It should be decent. We're going to do a few more gigs on the Numb EP cycle, and then realistically we're going to sort of batten down the hatches and get this new stuff studio ready and going to the studio. That's the plan towards the sort of middle towards the end of the year. I mean, obviously, if gigs come up, then we're happy to do them whenever. But yeah, the plan is towards the middle of the year to try and look at getting into the studio and get these recorded for our second release. So yeah, stay posted. Yeah, so enough waffle about that. if you enjoyed the previous one, there's another video coming from last night's rehearsal. It's one of the new ones that I mentioned just before. This is provisionally, it's probably going to stay that name, provisionally called Mountain. Like I say, if you've been and seen us at these previous gigs, you'll have heard this live already. I'm really proud of this one. To go into a bit of detail, obviously, you will notice with all this newer stuff, as soon as you get to hear it, that this is the first one where collectively as a band we've come together and written these, as you'll know from the previous video about what is and who is Green Sabre. The Numb EP is predominantly just my entire me. I put all this together and then got the band together kind of thing. So yeah, whereas now you'll be able to hear the other influences in the band, from Gaz, from Rossi, from Bryce. So yeah, I'm looking forward to you hearing it. So yeah, from last night's rehearsal, here is a new track, Mountain. I hope you enjoy it. And that was Mountain. Thank you again. So, yeah, not really much else to say. So we're really looking forward to these gigs. The one up and coming, like I say, in just under 3 weeks now at the Bobbin in Lancaster. So we'll have another few rehearsals and we should be shipshape for that one. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there, whoever makes it there. And yeah, the one in February at Lancaster again. But yeah, support to Workshed. I can't wait for that. There will be, I'm going to set up like an official event for it and all that guff on Facebook and various other things at some point. So stay posted. That'll be coming out soon. But in the meantime, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek of what it's like in the Green Sabre rehearsal room. Yeah, really good rehearsal and can't wait for the gigs. So until then, stay tuned and thanks for watching. Next week's video, like I say, don't know if it's going to be the video game one. It might be the guitarists that have shaped me as a musician. I've got lots of other ideas. I'd seen one online about creepiest album covers, which I'd quite like to have a little go at. Maybe a creepiest album covers, favourite album covers, worst album covers. I might do something along them lines. But anyway, until that point, I shall look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.